Hello everyone, this is Cody Lee of BlackCatBooks.org, author of I the Dragon, Cruel and Beautiful, Rabbit Hole, and King Dio. Over the past couple of days, we've seen a little bit of shift in opinion when it comes to No More Heroes 3. Initially, we had a wave of posers and pretendos coming into discussion threads and trying to derail all the hype around the game, trying to say it didn't run well, it had a bad open world, it didn't have a good plot, it didn't respect the characters, it didn't have good gameplay, it didn't have like real levels. You had a lot of people coming out and doing their absolute damnedest to get people to stop talking about No More Heroes 3 positively. And initially, I think it was about 50-50. Like, I feel like it was initially people who were intent on hating the game no matter what, versus people who didn't necessarily have enough, who hadn't played enough the game to really, like, refute these arguments. And now, a full week or so later, I think it has been more than a week now, actually. Now that it's been more than a week, now that we've had, like, a little bit of time to settle and a little bit of time to, like, really talk and think about the game, everyone's opinions are downright positive. I don't see a lot of criticism towards No More Heroes 3, at least not a lot of criticism that's legitimate. As I've mentioned several times before, the game is getting slammed by people who can't handle a Nintendo exclusive. It's a typical like Snowy thing. It's like, you know, it might be Xbox, it might be PC gamers. Again, like this happened to Deadly Premonition 2, this happened to like a whole bunch of other lower profile Switch exclusives. Daemon X Machina is probably another example. There are a lot of minor, like lower budget Switch exclusives that get this kind of treatment. It happened to Travis Strikes Again, and it's happening here. But unlike with Travis Strikes Again, I think No More Heroes 3 is mainstream enough that it's actually having a lot more of an impact among general audiences. Like, there are legit people who are speculating that No More Heroes 3 might crack 1 million units sold, which is going to be huge for Suda, huge for the Switch, and huge for the franchise. And I hope it hits that. I hope it hits that goal. I hope it hits that milestone. I hope it becomes like a major success. I doubt it, but it looks as if it's heading in that direction. People are noticing the game like crawling up the eShop charts. It's staying steady. It's staying relevant, and it very well might do as well as Astral Chain. So we'll have to see how this thing goes in the long term. But I think like among fans, and I think this is the most important thing, gamers and people who have played the game did enjoy their time with it. This isn't a game for everyone. This isn't a game for general audiences. This is a game for like a niche demographic on Nintendo Switch. People who like hardcore action games and just this kind of experience, this kind of psychedelic sort of out there Suda experience, right? This is a game for the gamers in a way, and the people who played the game, who actually played it, right? People who weren't interested in YouTube views, were making a YouTube review, or creating clickbait or creating controversy. People who actually played No More Heroes clearly enjoyed their time with it, and that, above all else, is the most important thing.